started really focusing on trying to just build a bridge from the jellyfish island to the gun island. That's basically what I did. So I'll just show you my progress and get this done and over with. I kind of got bored throughout building the bridge, so I kind of just started messing with 3 leviathans. I really didn't have much else to do, so I just decided to mess with them. However, unfortunately, when I was messing with 3 leviathans, they managed to grab onto my sea moth, which I was kind of worried about. Had all the upgrades in it I needed, so I was really worried about this part, but eventually I let it go. I was able to get it away in time. I kind of wasn't that happy either that he managed to grab onto my sea moth, so I kind of had to exact revenge on the leviathan. You'll notice a lot throughout the entire time I was recording this that I managed to kill quite a few leviathans. The amount of resources it took to make this bridge as well was so many. It took quite a long time to gather everything in order to get it done. And at this time, I was able to finally get it done. After a long time of building it, I was able to get the bridge done, which I was very happy about. I tried building more inwards, but it wouldn't let me, so I had to backspace a little bit in order to get a hatch on there, which kind of upsets me because I wanted to go directly on the land, but I had to do what I had to do in order to get it done. And now, my next step was in order to get a bridge to the gun island. After getting the bridge done, I decided to go on a hunt for the ghost leviathan as I had not killed it yet in the Grand Reef. So I decided I would spend some time visiting the ghost leviathan and getting rid of it in that area, as I would be using it later. While I was recording this, I thought I would show the time capsules I've collected to show how wholesome and how kind the community is in Subnautica, and also to show my appreciation to you guys. I also managed to find another ghost leviathan, which I also decided to get rid of in this area, as I would be using most of the areas in the game for other purposes. Same thing with this Reaper Leviathan I found while at the crash site. I decided to get rid of it as well. At this point of time, I decided that I'd get the other bridge started, as it'd be a very long way until I'd actually be there. In order to get as much titanium as possible, I decided I would go to the crash site with my Cyclops and with my prawn suit to gather as much metal salvage as possible. I also built 3 lockers and would use the lockers underneath the Cyclops as a storage for the metal salvage I would gather, which would increase my titanium by a lot in order to get the bridge done much faster. With how much titanium I have gathered from the crash site, it would be enough in order to get the bridge fully done. So now I would have 2 bridges connected to the Jellyfish Island and as well as that to the Gun Island, fully connected both of them in between 2 into 1 bridge. And just like that, I had fully successfully connected both the bridges into 1 big bridge now. Completely making this in survival mode took quite a lot of time, but I don't think I was quite done there yet. What I would do after this is I would then hunt down a few more leviathans and as well as that make my trip to the void. This was my first attempt at trying to reach the bottom of the void. Throughout this though, halfway I noticed that the charge I had left in my Cyclops would not be enough to reach to the bottom of the void. So soon after, I would eventually have to do complete turnaround and try again with more ion power cells. I eventually came back for round 2 to try again to reach the bottom of the void. This time, I brought a whole entire locker of power cells, and as well as that, half of them being ion power cells. I was sure that this would be enough. And just like that, I had reached the bottom of the void. But now, for what else I wanted to do, was to kill some more leviathans to clear up the area a bit more. After all the leviathans I have killed, I could not find any more, so I decided to call it quits there and recording, and as well as that, just be done for now. But I will come back to this world and eventually continue on doing things that might be even bigger than the projects I have done today. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.